Welcome, everybody. It's basketball, boys basketball, for the Spring Lake Park Panthers taking on the Totino-Grace Eagles. Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff Dinsmore along with Casey Johnson. Well, here we are. It's the second time we've done a game with you.
Yeah, it's good to be back with you, Jeff.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Spring Lake Park is, nothing happens now because all of the section have made as far as the right now. But look at the standings here. And Spring Lake Park was hot for a little while, but boy, they've slowed up. Cooper Hawks got the conference. It looks that way, 14-0. Spring Lake Park right there, 8-6. Columbia Heights 10-4. St. Louis Park 13-1. So, you know, it's kind of Spring Lake Park. I don't know. Here we have a look at the section here. Spring Lake Park is they're 3. They'll take at home against Minneapolis Henry. And De La Salle is the team. They won it last year. They'll probably win it again this year. They take against St. Paul Como Park. And Columbia Heights takes over St. Anthony, and Fridley with Totino-Grace. So it doesn't matter now. These games here don't mean a whole lot. However, you know, you still want to win the game.
Right, Jeff. Coach Guzzi mentioned before the game that because the section is pretty much wrapped up, there's not much at stake. They're going to play their seniors, all of them, even the seniors that haven't played much this season because it is senior night. Right. So they maybe play a little different lineup and not be 100% concerned about victory. Yeah.
Reggie Meyer is he's a junior. You know, they don't have a lot of size, but they're all guards for Totino-Grace. And Reggie Meyer is he's the guy that is the key for Totino-Grace. And we have a chance to talk with Coach from Kevin Syme.
Spring Lake Park really close the first time. I know it went into overtime. What kinds of things did you learn from that game?
Yeah, well, we kind of knew what we were going to get into. They got 2 or 3 guys that shoot the ball really well, and they did that night. The game was back and forth. We had an early lead. They came back, played really well in the second half. Again, had some key shots by some of their better shooters, and you know, just down the stretch, they kind of made more plays in the overtime than we did.
Okay. And I noticed that, you know, that close game trend has kind of continued for you guys. You had a close one on Friday night against St. Francis, losing 85-82. What kinds of things do you guys need to work on to win those close games?
Yeah, just, you know, closing out. Something that we struggled with in the St. Francis game was just kind of making the free throws down the stretch. We missed 7 of our last 11 free throws, and you know, that really hurts you. Everybody talks about how big free throws are down the stretch and being able to make them, and unfortunately we weren't able to do it that night. So, you know, once we get in that situation, you know, we got some younger guys on the floor that are kind of learning as we go, and they'll build more confidence and be able to make those free throws coming up here, hopefully in section time.
Yeah, and that's something else too that, you know, we talked about before. You have mostly underclassmen. Most of your players don't have any varsity experience. Are you pleased with how they've progressed this year?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we our seniors lead by effort and intensity and hustle, and that's something that has kind of trickled down now to the younger kids. And our younger kids, they got a lot of talent and ability, and you know, it's kind of grown and grown as the season's gone on, and they've really worked hard, which has kind of benefited them, and hopefully you know, they've enjoyed their experience and they'll be able to carry it forward to next year.
Yeah, moving in the right direction. So thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
And the Spring Lake Park with Gary Cook, you know, he gets things going. He is 15.1 points. And we had a chance to talk to Coach Guzzi.
Coach, senior night. It's an exciting night for you, I'm sure. Anything different tonight?
A little different starting lineup. Brennan Israelson is going to start tonight, and he deserves it. He's been a hardworking senior for us all year. Matt Bradenberg is also going to start tonight, and Gary Cook and Robert Ben are going to come off the bench, as will T.C. Robinson and Colin Price are 2 underclassmen that will play tonight as well.
Okay. So you will probably give those seniors a little bit more time to not just start them and sit them?
Yeah, they'll get significant minutes here, and they've earned it. It's been a real good group of seniors. They're a tight-knit group, hard-working group, and they want to get after it tonight.
And you guys played Totino-Grace earlier in the year, winning in overtime, obviously. What did you learn about them in that game? What do you know about them?
Well, they came out on fire in that first game. They were hitting outside shots, and we got to guard their shooters. And we've been kind of snake bit by the outside shot the last 3 games here. So that's one of our goals, is to shut down the perimeter somewhat. We want to try and force some turnovers also and get them in a little bit more of a full-court game than a half-court game also.
And you mentioned that you've had some teams shoot really well against you from the perimeter, especially last game. Benil, 12 of 21 from the three-point line. Anything you worked on in practice, just closing out better? Or?
Closing out, getting there, a little better scramble defense in transition, getting out, finding shooters in transition instead of getting to the paint and then watching them shoot and hoping for a rebound. So hopefully that's what we'll do tonight, and contest and force them to miss a few shots.
Hopefully that will be the key for you, some perimeter defense.
Yes.
Good luck tonight, Coach. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Casey.
So Coach Guzzi, he's always even keel. But the Panthers will be ready against the seniors. And we'll go to the let's go by the
Number 25, a 6-foot senior, Brendan Israelson. Number 34, a 5'11" senior, Gary Cook. Number 5, a 5'8" senior, Trevor Hall. Number 13, 6'3" senior, and as of the last game, our all-time leading rebounder with 600 career rebounds so far, Robert Ben. And number 54, a 6'4" senior, Justin Axelson. Springline Park head coach,
So if we're ready to go, and
let's play basketball.
play basketball, exactly right. But here's the Totino-Grace starters: Colin Fleming, Maxwell Walker, and Reggie Meyer, Seth Solwald, and Ben Wolson. They're all guards, all of them.
There you can see Spring Lake Park getting into it before the game. Got to be a little extra excitement on senior night.
And here's the starters for the Panthers: Trevor Hall, Matt Brandenburg, Brendan Israelson, Alex Peck, and big man Justin Axelson. So, Casey, and here we go. This is these teams. There's a rivalry here. However, there's Kevin Simon.
I was talking to both the coaches before the game, and they made mention that they seem to always play each other closely, these teams. First game of the year, 67, or the first time they played this year, 67-61, Spring Lake Park winning in overtime. So, I expect much of the same here tonight.
All right, here we go. Casey?
We'll get the tap here. It's Meyer and Axelson to tip it. Trevor Hall jumps in front. Spring Lake Park will start with it. All seniors on the court for them, and Totino-Grace starts in a bit of a 3-2, 2-3 zone. 3 up. No good for Peck from the corner. Totino-Grace will carry the ball into the front court for the first time. With the motion offense here, 5 guards, 21. Solwald pulls up and knocks it down. Pretty look at Jay.
Yeah, bucket right there. Spring Lake Park is
Israelson can't get it to go.
As I was saying, the 3-point. Spring Lake Park is last couple of games they've had problems with the 3-point and also free throw. They have not done very well right now on free throws.
Yeah, their last game just 1 for 12 from the free throw line, if you can believe that, against Benilde St. Margaret. Trap here. Ball out of bounds. Oh, it's gonna stay here. So Spring Lake Park trying to force a turnover there. Here's the replay as they trap hard. Ball maybe looked like it was off Meyer.
Yeah, it did.
But it'll stay with Totino-Grace, and they'll work with their 5-guard set. Israelson is able to knock it away. A nice defensive play there. Kind of had the shoulder of Gasperlin as he cut through, but good defense.
Totino-Grace is, they're very, very young.
3 up from the corner. Short and off. Up ahead to Peck. Peck, pump fake, bump. No, he walked, expecting the contact.
Yeah, it come right here. There it is, and oh yeah, you cannot do that.
Shuffled him, waiting for the contact from Reggie Meyer. Again, here's Spring Lake Park, maybe looking to jump Fleming, the ball handler for Totino-Grace, and there's the trap. Trap in the corner, he fires it unknowingly. Didn't know where he was going with that one, Jeff.
Didn't have a clue.
Spring Lake Park's able to force the turnover on the backcourt violation. They'll get it right back. A little sloppy so far, not much offensively for either team in the first minute and a half. 3 up, short for Vredenberg. Fleming tracks down the rebound.
Panthers are 0-3.
Solwold got bumped a little bit, tries to save it, can't do it.
They're 0-3 for the threes right now so far.
Trevor Hall puts up a lefty 3, no good, in and out.
0-4.
Both teams struggling from the perimeter early on. Solwold, oh, nice fake to the basket. Maxwell Walker, 3 up. Can't get it to go. Solwold with the board. Fighting for it down low, get it knocked away, but he stuck with it. Got it to go.
Solwold, that's a nice basket right there. Good offensive guy right there. Guard, I should say. They're all guards.
He's got all 4 Totino-Grace points early on. Totino-Grace sticking in the zone. Spring Lake Park. Israelson, corner 3. Boom! Nailed it.
There you go.
Spring Lake Park is on the board. So their first 3 of the game, Jeff, finally got one to fall.
Yeah.
Fleming has it and Walker in the corner. Spring Lake Park really playing some physical defense early on, and they force another turnover. Hall will push the other way for Spring Lake Park. Pull up for 3. Nailed it! No hesitation on that one for Hall. Didn't need anybody's help.
No, absolutely not. Boy, that's a nice shot, too.
Good looking stroke. Fleming takes it to the basket, forces up a tough one. Hall again will look to push. Maybe pull up. Decides against it. Spring Lake Park moves it around. Israelson, 3. Short. And Fleming corrals everything from the perimeter so far for Spring Lake Park. Up ahead to Walker. Fleming from half court finds Walker underneath.
There you go. 6-6 now.
Great vision there by Fleming to see Walker. And Spring Lake Park has really been forced to shoot from the perimeter so far because of Totino-Grace's zone. Nothing inside, no penetration whatsoever. Hall, good ball fake there, finds Peck, he'll fire the corner 3. Short and Gasperlin gets the board. Everything from the perimeter so far for Spring Lake Park. Meyer, pull up. Can't get it to go. And Vredenberg gets the board. You know, Spring Lake Park, if they want anything inside, might have to look to push the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, the only thing is they got Axelson there.
Bradenburg gets into the act. 3 Spring Lake Park Panthers have 3s now. Fleming fires.
No.
Casts and connects. Colin Fleming, one of several juniors for the Totino-Grace Eagles. Hall, he'll fire again. Can't get it to go, in and out. Second time he's been robbed. Solwald trailer 3.
That's hard right there.
A lot of 3s so far. Kind of like a pickup game.
Yeah, exactly.
Rainberg's got one, he wants another. Can't get it to go, but Peck grabs the offensive rebound. Looked like he wanted to step back and pop it. Spring Lake Park will continue to just pass the ball around the perimeter. They've done very little to get it inside. They need to move the ball quicker and maybe get some sort of high-low action going. Israelson, corner 3, short. Hall snags the board. Couple offensive rebounds early on for Spring Lake Park. Israelson again. No. Everything from the perimeter.
Yeah. Absolutely. They have not even had a chance.
Gasperlin 3, short. And Peck will watch as it goes out of bounds.
9-9.
I don't think I've ever witnessed a game where there's been such a high percentage of 3s to 2s in such a short period of time.
Robert Ben will now come in for the Panthers, as will Gary Cook.
So there's a couple Panther regulars, normally starters, but not tonight on senior night. Meyer, his 3, no good. Cook corrals to Hall. Cook, trailer 3, strong. And way off the mark.
Yeah, that was not good.
Cole Wagner into the game for Totino-Grace, almost a travel there. Nice pass underneath to number 42, Shane Flaherty. So a nice find by Meyer as he was able to get inside and find a teammate under the basket. Spring Lake Park now with 3 guards way out on the perimeter, trying to work something out offensively. Still a bit of confusion with this zone. Ben almost travels. Hall gives a pump fake. Inside, Cook finishes strong.
That's a nice basket right there. Good job by Axelson getting the kick right there for Ben.
And a good job by the Panthers to move it left to right with the zone and find a weakness. Gasperlin, corner 3. Got it. Coach Guzzi doesn't like that.
Take time out there. There's a nice pass right there. There's getting it right there clean. Nobody, Robert Ben, nobody there.
Yeah, they seem to have lost Gasperlin on that one. They were a little too concerned with the post entry. Gasperlin made them pay early on. A lot of 3-point shots.
Panthers trailing 14-11 here in the first half.
They're going to have to get something going better offensively against the zone to maybe work something inside. And that last possession, they did a nice job to swing the ball from left to right, get the pass short corner, and to find an advantage with Gary Cook on the block. We'll see if they can move the ball a little bit better, maybe dribble, drive, and create some openings for other Panthers inside. Ben.
AJ LaPantha comes in now. Sorry about that.
Nope, you're good. Ben forces it up strong, but Meyer blocks it from behind. Solwald, trailer 3, in and out. Hall gets the board. A lot of pressure, but he weaves through it. Finds Peck. Peck to Ben. He'll step back. can't get the three. Axelson bumps, I can't tell who it is. Is it Solwald?
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, Solwald.
Working hard to clean up the offensive boards, but instead gets called for the push. So Totino-Grace has Wagner, Myers, Solwald, Flaherty, and LaPanta on the floor. Tough pass for Meyer, he gets it. Managed to hold on to that one, but Axelson forces the turnover.
Axelson going to North Dakota State. Going to play hockey or football, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, tight end. So Axelson.
As a North Dakotan, I'd love to see the talent come to North Dakota State.
Oh, going to be Division I, though. It's just real good.
Oh, yeah, 2 straight championships.
Yeah.
Spring Lake Park, you know, still to their credit, being patient on this possession. Willing to work the ball around, trying to get a good shot. Maybe that's what Coach Guzzi told him in the timeout. Cook drives, got bumped. Gets his board, can't finish. Robert Ben finishes inside the all-time Spring Lake Park leading rebounder. Robert Ben gets the offensive board.
That was all Ben there, no doubt.
Over 600 in his career, Coach Guzzi says. Flaherty finds Wagner, who almost traveled.
No, he didn't
Not
foul.
quite.
No. But he got the foul. And Wagner will go on.
It was a nice back cut by Wagner there to find himself wide open underneath the hoop. Gets the first one to go. Kind of a flat shot there by Wagner. In the JV game, missed a couple short.
TC Robinson will have in the game as Brandenburg will come back.
Wagner hits them both, so TC Robinson will assume the point guard duties now that he's back into the game with Vradenberg, Peck, Ben, and Cook for the Panthers. Totino-Grace still being pesky in this zone. A bit of almost a 3-2. It's a little bit higher than a 2-3 on the perimeter. Peck launches corner three. Got it. Pats himself on the chest after he knocks it down and ties the game at 16. Nice looking shot from Peck there. He gets into the act from the perimeter. LaPanta, nice baseline drive, but Cook says no. Looking to Peck, trying to go 2 for 2. No. I should say 2 for 2 on the last 2 possessions, but Cook goes inside at the big guys.
Yeah.
Did a nice job to crash the boards there.
Wagner will get the foul on that.
Open shot from the corner. No, and Vradenberg, again, Spring Lake Park, taking advantage of the difficulties that a team often has when playing a zone defense and rebounding the ball. And Ben's trying to get something going inside, looking to find an opening. Working hard on the perimeter. Cook finds short corner.
Turnover there. Panthers.
The pace of play has slowed down considerably. Here's the replay as Cook tried to exploit the weakness of the short corner against the zone and kick the ball out, but got too deep on the baseline. Israelson back in the game, overruns the play, creates a little bit of an advantage for Totino-Grace momentarily, but they'll settle to take it in the half court. Israelson returned to the game, and Fleming fires. Got it! His second of the game. Colin Fleming averages 12.8 points a game on the season. That's his second 3 of the night. T.C. Robinson thought he was going to fire it up there. Robert Ben, who averages 16 a game for Spring Lake Park. Israelson drives baseline, nice take. No call in the body as Meyer bodied him up. Kind of met him at the top there. Cook jumps in front of a pass.
Almost.
So after a kind of frantic first 6 or 7 minutes, things have slowed down a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe those seniors that don't normally start for Coach Guzzi got a little overexcited and wanted to make sure that everybody knew they had the green light. Rainberg jumps in front of a pass, and Gasperlin bumps him, and he'll get called for the foul. See that replay. Ben reached in, and Solwold wanted that foul, but instead Rainberg jumps in front, and Gasperlin fouls him. So T.C. Robinson has the point guard duties, averaging 14 points a game. Israelson 3.
Tie game.
Another 3 for Israelson. That'll be his second of the game. Now Max Walker fires it, nails it, and one.
Whoa, yeah.
The foul and the freebie from the corner. As Israelson got just a little bit of him, not enough to disrupt the shot, so Walker nails it, and he'll get one more. See that replay. Found himself open, and just a little contact on Israelson, trying to box out soon. And Walker gets the 4-point play.
Back in the game number 42,
Shane Flaherty comes in now, once again.
So the very rare 4-point play now has the Eagles up 4. They stay in their 3-2 zone. They've been playing the whole game. Spring Lake Park still trying to diagnose it a little bit. T.C. Robinson fires the 3. Misses strong. And Max Walker corrals, pestered by some Panthers, but manages to maintain possession. Fleming drives tough, fires a wild pass to no one.
That was crazy there. That did nothing. Spring Lake Park will again stand up here.
Robert Ben gets an inside touch, kicks to Rainberg, top of the key, 3. Strong.
Well, he's shooting hard there, actually.
Yep, he's had a few opportunities this game. Only able to convert one so far. Solwald with the hesitation dribble finds himself deep.
Travel, yep.
Dancing there, moves the pivot foot.
Number 54, Justin Axelson.
Axelson will come back in now. For T.C. Robinson.
Senior Trevor Hall will replace junior T.C. Robinson. So Coach Guzzi sticking to his word, trying to, make sure his seniors play as much as possible. Spring Lake Park will back it out. Survey the defense, trying to get an overloaded set to the right side, and Robert Ben trying to make something happen, but Gasperlin plays great defense to his credit. Shuts off Ben. Not much doing as Totino-Grace really cutting off the angles right now. Axelson, 8-footer. No good. Totino-Grace doing a pretty good job the last couple of possessions of rebounding. Walker cuts, wild shot. Flaherty Krause, he's hacked in the act.
Hall got him. Looks like. Coming right at you, right there. Yeah, it'll be Hall.
Bumped by a couple guys. Flaherty with a nice offensive rebound there after the wild Walker shot. Flaherty averaging 6.3 points per game for the Eagles. He's a senior forward, listed at 6'3".
As Alex Peck will come back in. And it's a 6-point ball game for Totino-Grace. 25-19 with 3 minutes left in the first half. It's been a quick game.
Yeah, it's gone really quick. You know, now that I'm starting to think about it, not many free throws. 3 up.
Oh.
Got it from downtown Minneapolis. Hall. Way behind the arc. He's got a couple early threes.
No doubt.
Solwald, nice drive, can't get it to go as there was help defense there. Ben, like a magician,
Wow.
hangs onto the ball. Flaherty jumps in front, nice, but he can't keep it. Away from Ben, who gets it back and puts it in.
Boy, that's a good basket right there. That's good right there for Ben.
Good stick-to-itiveness
Yeah.
as he collected the ball that was deflected, and Fleming fires
Boom.
again. His third 3 of the half. Kind of an unconventional shot, but effective so far. Robert Ben has been kind of pointing like he wants some sort of a lob. There it is, but can't get found. Axelson inside, he's fouled. Flaherty hits him on the arm.
Axelson will go to the free throw here, the first time.
It was a nice bounce pass by Hall, not much space there. And I'm glad you mentioned it, Jeff, too, because this game is going incredibly quick.
Yeah.
Not a ton of free throws, a lot of three-pointers and quick possessions. Only 1:37 remaining in the half, 28-25, Totino-Grace. Axelson made the first free throw. He averages almost 4 per game. Can't hit that one. So he's a quarter of the way there. Wagner checked back in for Totino-Grace. Spring Lake Park really applying the pressure, but overzealous. And Robert Ben, I believe, hits Fleming on the arm.
Yeah, that'll be his first.
Bradenburg, excuse me.
That's his first, team 5th.
Spring Lake Park backs off the pressure. LaPantha and Wagner came back in for Totino-Grace on that last dead ball. Wagner, tough drive. Gets the floater. He's got 4 points. Only a sophomore. Bradenburg top the key, lines it up. Can't knock it down. Ben deflects the rebound, but nobody for Spring Lake Park there. LaPantha finds some opening. Almost fouled. Nothing called, and Ben again gets the rebound in transition. Tough. Looking for a foul, doesn't get one. Fleming looking to pull up. Oh, Wagner's no-look pass gets stolen away by Hall. Wagner a little bit fancy with that one. Didn't serve him well. Two Panthers were there on that one. I don't know. Maybe Wagner was looking away because he wasn't sure what he was doing with it there, but Spring Lake Park will look to get the last shot with 20 seconds left in the first half. They trail by 5. Trevor Hall averages 9.8 a game. He's got 3 threes in the first half. Should be 2 or 3. 7. Cook finds Hall. Hall finds Axelson underneath at the horn.
Wow. Well, that's a big basket right there.
That was a gorgeous pass from Hall. The play was designed for the 3 off the screen, and he instead found Axelson wide open underneath.
All right. Well, the first half is done. Our score, the Totino-Grace Eagles 30, the Spring Lake Park Panthers 27. We'll be right back right after this here on North Metro TV.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta.
Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
For your full-service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
If you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy! I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy!
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
With gold at all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Frilly Blaine. We buy gold at your exchange.
Join Ben Hale every Friday on North Metro TV News.
The Eagles lead 30-27. Spring Lake Park Panthers. You know what? It was a good game, but you know what? It was all on the perimeter for Spring Lake Park.
Absolutely. They were playing, they started all seniors on senior night tonight, and every one of them was anxious to get three-point shots up.
Oh, there we go. Oh, right. Yeah, you are right there. you're on TV right there. All right. Here's the first half.
The Eagles. Seth Solwald there with the jump shot. A couple of his early points. He stuck with that one. He had 4 in the first half. Colin Fleming, really the story for Totino-Grace in the first half. He buried 3 threes for the Eagles. Leading scorer Reggie Meyer didn't even score for Totino-Grace in that first half. The Eagles played some nice defense too, Jeff.
Yeah, real nice job. There's a block right there. Nice block. That could have been a foul, but you know what? And then the Panthers, Trevor Hall. Boom.
He buried a couple deep threes for the Panthers. A steal on that one. And then right before the half, whizzed a bullet down low to Axelson for 2.
That's a nice play right there.
You know, and that could give the Panthers a little momentum going into the half. We'll see how they come out in the second half, but it made it a 3-point game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The Panthers now will try to get things going here. Hopefully try to...
There's Robert Ben with a couple inside. He didn't start tonight, but normally does, averages 16 a game. There's the first half stats.
30-27. our score, rebounds 17-13 on top of Totino-Grace. Assists, that even 7 and 6. Steals, Spring Lake Park had 5 and only 1 for Totino-Grace. Now the Grace will have the, I think, yeah, they get the possession, or possession. So they'll start.
Not a ton of turnovers in the first half. Mm-hmm. It was a pretty up-tempo game, though. A lot of three-pointers attempted, and Coach Guzzi told us that was one thing that his team really needed to do a better job of was defending the three, and they gave up, I believe, 4 in that first half. So, not a terrible job, but I'm sure you'd still like to see him do a better job, especially on Fleming, who's got 3 in the first half.
So here we go.
We switch directions for the second half, and we'll see what happens to the 30-27 Eagles lead. And Spring Lake Park's gone into his zone here. Meyer, 15-footer from the free throw line, no good. He's still scoreless on the game. Hall corrals, looks to push the tempo. Pull up 3, no. Oh, might have an injury there. Solwold banged his head hard on the ground as he tried to come down with the rebound. We'll see the replay. Went up high and fought with Axelson for that one, and he took a tumble. And Jeff mentioned that Axelson's a football player, so Solwold didn't get the better of that one. Back of his head hits the ground hard, but does a good job because the foul was called on Axelson, so Totino-Grace has the ball now. Fleming does a good job to avoid the pressure. His 3 is way off that time. I think maybe he thought he was hit. He was looking at an official after that one. And it's usually what you do after you airball a shot. Spring Lake Park starts the second half the same way they started the game. Hall, Vredenberg, Axelson, Peck, and Israelson. Axelson inside. Israelson, Peck, corner 3, lines it up. Oh, no good. I thought he got it, but no. Solwold pushed off to get the weak side rebound, so it'll stay here with Spring Lake Park. Totino-Grace has done a good job in the first half to out-rebound Spring Lake Park, even though they're undersized. Kick on Solwold underneath as he tried to prevent the pass to Hall on the baseline. And Hall will inbound. Axelson finds himself open if he wants it, doesn't. Spring Lake Park will try to move it around the perimeter quickly, much like they did in the first half. Pretty perimeter oriented without Ben and Cook in the game. Israelson's open in the corner. He'll fire the 3. No good. Peck, weak side board. Vredenberg got happy with the feet.
Oh, yes. Boy, he had a chance there.
He saw an opportunity to, we'll see it here, saw the opportunity to give a little bit of a hesitation move and drive baseline, but got ahead of himself. Fleming has done a nice job of handling the ball and avoiding the double teams that Spring Lake Park's trying to employ. Walker, top of the key, lines it up and knocks it down. His second of the game. He's only a sophomore for the Eagles, and he's got 9 points on the game thus far. Hall looks to penetrate and kick as Totino-Grace shut off the driving lanes. Nice post defense by Solwold as he knocks it away from Axelson inside. Swinging the ball. Fleming here's the chance of air ball. He pulls up.
No.
Fires it. Just short. Wanted to redeem himself from the air ball and took a difficult shot. Israelson, a nice little drive, but can't get it. Axelson's there to clean it up and put it in. He's got 5. Totino-Grace easily breaks the pressure. They didn't take advantage of the 3-on-1 they had for a moment. Meyer gets it knocked away, and Bradenburg has it. Manages to corral it. Peck's wide open, he doesn't want it. Spring Lake Park will quickly move the ball around. Axelson inside, blocked by 2 men, but they're going to call a foul on Solwald on the arm.
Yep, exactly.
See the replay there. Both Meyer and Solwald collapsed. There will be a foul called on Solwald. Axelson will go to the line for second time in the game. 5 points, a couple rebounds for the senior forward.
Substitution in the 13, Robert Ben, number 34, Gary Cook.
Robert Ben and Gary Cook come into the game, replacing Israelson and Bradenburg. So seniors Ben and Cook, who normally are key components of the Spring Lake Park team, averaging 16 and 15 respectively, but Coach Guzzi told us he wanted to give the seniors that haven't had much of a chance to play more time tonight on senior night. Said that they deserved it.
2 points now.
Which is certainly true when you practice every single day for your whole high school career.
Robert Ben now, let's see if we can get him going here.
Oh, Cook almost traveled. Fancy move, can't finish. Solwald corrals the board. That was a nice move, but he couldn't finish. Gasperlin 3 from the corner, short. And Cook tracks it down. 14 minutes remaining in the second half. Robert Ben, only 4 points for the senior that averages 16. Nice pass from Cook to Ben, reverse. Way off the mark. Couldn't hit the rim. Meyer pulls up from 18. Still hasn't got a basket.
No.
An off night for the junior guard for the Eagles that averages 16 and a half a game. Cook, 3, up, short, Ben. Almost got the board, but it hit the lip of the backboard and he couldn't get it. Gasperlin in transition, blocks it, but gets called for the foul. It's rare that a little guy gets a block attempt like that, so you're not happy when you get called for the foul. Looks fairly clean on the replay. Gasperlin calmly sinks the first. Wagner and LaPanta, as well as Flaherty, come in, so 3 new bodies for the Eagles. Senior guard Luke Gasperlin, 4 points in the game. Misses way short. A rare air ball on a free throw. Makes one. Nothing but net. Second, nothing but net, but doesn't go through the cylinder. Trevor Hall's done a really nice job for the Panthers to facilitate other people and move the ball. He's gonna line one up here. Strong. LaPanta with the rebound for the Eagles, who still maintain a 3-point lead. Gasperlin, here's chance of air ball. And the Eagles looking to get something offensively as Spring Lake Park's back in the man-to-man defense. Tough entry pass for Flaherty to handle, but he manages to hold on. Gasperlin shut off. Now we're gonna have a hold on 54, Axelson. So as he was fighting with Flaherty for position, he'll be whistled for the foul. Just the second team foul for the Eagles. Love! Beautiful inbound play as Solwald is the beneficiary of the lob pass.
That's a beautiful pass right there. And there, Coach Guzzi's going to call timeout.
30-second timeout called by Greenway Park.
Axelson's last foul was his third. And that led to the inbound pass where Solwald was able to get a screen and catch a lob right in front of the rim to finish and put the Eagles up by 5. Here's that replay. Wagner looked at him the whole time. Flaherty kind of got in the way of the Panther defenders, and Solwald's there to put it in. I will say Totino-Grace has played a little bit bigger than their 5-guard set might make you think.
No doubt.
They've done a good job of rebounding. They had the advantage at halftime, 17-13. They've really held their own. Their zone defense has been pretty effective so far as they hold the 5-point lead with 12-11 remaining in the second half.
Axelson, birthday. Happy birthday.
Lob pass to Ben, he goes up. Can't get it. It's all pass was knocked away. I was getting a little bit excited we might see a dunk, but pass is knocked away. Myers return for the Eagles. He replaced Gaskell, and Solwald off a cut inside. Little contact, can't get it. Meyer there for his first basket as he corrals the weak side court and puts it in. Totino, oh, Ben all the way! Against the backstop. Hacked in the act and got it to go. What a play.
Oh, that's a nice play right there. Watch it here. Coming in, gets fouled, gets a basket, gets a foul.
Spills to the floor. He did a fantastic job there to put the pressure on the defense. Nobody stepped up on the zone. It's kind of one of those, you take him, no, you take him, and nobody stepped up, and Ben got all the way to the basket. 6 points, 4 boards for the senior. This is a free throw. Gary Cook gets it. Finds a man inside. The hook shot's up and good for Colin Price. Big possession for the Panthers. They get 4 points. Meyer pull up J. Money from 6. So maybe Reggie Meyer will get something going here. He's got baskets on the last 2 Totino-Grace possessions. Ill-advised pass by Cook, then Ben is kicking around, manages to corral. I have no idea how Ben was able to stick with that one.
Substitution in the game, Greenway Park, package number 42, T.C. Robinson.
And then somehow it's knocked out of bounds by Totino-Grace, and we'll stick with the Panthers. Ben forces the issue inside, can't get it to go, sticks with it, can't get it. T.C. Robinson also checked into the game. Solwald, pull up, got it! As Coach Syme likes what he sees and stands up to applaud that one. 8-point lead, Trevor Hall trying to answer, can't get it. And Seth Flaherty, Shane Flaherty was knocked to the floor there by number 13, Robert Ben. His first, 4th foul on the Panthers. Totino-Grace, only 7-17 on the season, 8th place in the conference, but they're giving the 4th place Panthers all they can handle. Meyer inside, looking to finish again. He's got 6 quick points.
And they're going to call timeout because you know what? Meyer is hot now. He didn't score in the first half, but now he's lighting it up.
6 points in about a minute. And Totino-Grace, in what was a close game, now into double digits. 45-35.
26 seconds left. Minnesota 76, Indiana 70.
See the replay of Solwald's pull-up 3. Gary Cook just didn't find him soon enough, and Solwald took advantage of the opening. We'll go in and see Coach Guzzi talking to his team. He's, you know, a pretty even-keeled guy, as Jeff mentioned, but starting to get a little bit of the hand motion going. I'm sure he wants to see his team do a better job of defending the three, which has been the Achilles heel of this team the last 3 games. Can't quite hear him. But the last game against Benilde St. Margaret, Benilde, who was, I believe, 7-17 on the season, scored 61 points, 36 of those on 3-pointers, as they were 12 for 21 from behind the arc. In the 2 games prior to that, Coach Guzzi said they got burned a little bit from the perimeter as well, so he can't like what he's seeing, or what he saw, I guess I should say, on that transition 3.
But it's a 10 deficit now for Totino-Grace over the Panthers. Here's Guzzi.
Guzzi's talking to an official there, kind of laughing. Paul, off the double screen, can't find an opening. Colin Price wants the 3. Can't get it to go. Robert Benn fights for the board, puts it up. Can't get it, trying to get it again. We can see why Robert Benn is the team's all-time leading rebounder. Whoa, high pass for Solwald. He manages to snag it. Solwald off the screen. T.C. Robinson closed out nicely and prevented Solwald from getting another open look. Rapana loses it out of bounds as the pressure was applied on the perimeter. It's Ben, Hall, Robinson, Cook, and Colin Price for the Panthers. Fleming, Gasperlin, and Walker come into the game for Totino-Grace. So we've got Myers, Solwald, Gasperlin, Walker, and Fleming, the starters for the Eagles. And the Panthers are giving their juniors a little bit of time. They haven't seen much, but you know, they're trailing, so Colin Price and T.C. Robinson are going to see the floor a little more. Robinson had it for a moment. Colin Price, wing 3, short. Knocked out of bounds off of Cook's hands as he tried to fight for the weak side rebound, and Totino-Grace will have it. Again, Totino-Grace trying to do a good job on the boards, out of the zone, and Robert Benn's really been the only one that's hurt him on the offensive glass. Hall and his mohawk, hawking Fleming, and he knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay here with Totino-Grace. Hall's played a nice game. Couple nice assists, couple threes, some steals, and he's doing a nice job defensively of pressuring Fleming lately. Fleming doesn't have any threes here in the second half. No points after threes in the first half. That one's knocked out of bounds, but we'll have a foul. Gasperlin drove hard to his left. Watch that replay. Gasperlin comes off the screen from the elbow, drives hard, and gets fouled. Robert Benn, that's his second, team's 5th. Might have a little blood. Reggie Meyer, the officials talking to Coach Syme and Reggie Meyer. You can see it there. Coach Syme will elect to use a timeout instead of having Meyer sit. Again, the slow motion replay. Gasperlin did get hit on the head. I don't think the foul should have been on Cook, but it was called on Cook. Just his second, as we mentioned. Robert Benn, Gary Cook, and T.C. Robinson are the main guns for the Panthers, but on this senior night, on a night in which Spring Lake Park is giving a few seniors who don't normally play a chance to play, T.C. Robinson hasn't seen the floor very much. And Robert Benn and Gary Cook haven't seen it as much as they normally do either, I would venture to guess. All well below their season averages, as Robinson averages 14, Benn 16, and Cook 15. Totino-Grace in the huddle right now, trying to make sure they don't lose any time with Meyer on the court. They want to maintain this 10-point lead as much as possible, so Coach Syme elected to take the timeout. Meyer's been hot a little bit lately too after no points in the first half.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? 45-35. It's like 10 point. It's, you know, that's the largest leading so far.
Yeah.
Totino-Grace.
Totino-Grace doing a good job to extend a lead here. As they're, as you mentioned, the eighth place team in the conference. They'll be the 5th seed in the section. The Panthers of Spring Lake Park will be the 3rd seed. So they don't have much to play for in this game, truth be told, as it is the section seedings are already determined. But you always want to win, especially on senior night, so we'll see if they can chip away at this 10-point lead. Gasperlin airballed his last free throw. He just plain missed that one. Still hears it from the crowd. He gets the second. Makes it an 11-point lead.
Spring Lake Park's going to need to get some basket real quick.
They haven't been able to do much against this zone in the second half. They had only 8 points in the last 10 minutes. Robinson finds Price. Price pump fakes. Hall to Robinson, top of the key, lines it up, knocks it down.
They're going to need that.
Absolutely. Pretty looking shot. Totino-Grace tries to break the pressure. They'll slow it down momentarily. Solo all the way. Charge! Price steps in and takes one for the team.
Ooh, that's, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. Take one for the team right there. Yep.
Good call. It looked like he was set in time. Solo tried to sidestep him, but couldn't do it. So they get a 3, they get a stop. What can the Panthers do on this possession? Hall to Robinson. Another turnover by Cook. He hasn't been able to get in the flow of the game. Playing a lot less than he normally does. Good post defense by Ben to knock it away from Meyer. Fleming backs it out. Hall defends him. Man-to-man defense for the Panthers. Really doing a good job defensively until right there as Price trails Sowald off the screen and Sowald makes him pay. A nice play by Sowald to come off the screen and a good pass to get open. TC Robinson casts but can't connect. And Meyer fights his own teammate to get that board. Totino-Grace very aggressive on the board. Sowald, 3, no. He'll pump fake, drive momentarily, kicks it to Walker. Good patience by Totino-Grace as Coach Simon's in Sowald's ear there. Backdoor cut, Meyer. Beautiful pass from Sowald. And a tough left-handed finish.
Boy, Meyer's got things going now. Slow in the first half, nothing.
Now he's halfway to his season average. And it's a 12-point lead. Colin Price, corner shot. He hits and he's halved. Was it a 2 or a 3?
It was a 3, it looked like.
I think, what do we have? We'll see the replay. It was a 2. So the refs correctly call it a 2, but Price did a really nice job to stick with that one with the defender in his face. He took the bump and knocked it down. So Colin Price normally sees a little more playing time than he's seeing tonight as well. He averages 6.5 for the season. And he completes the 3-point play. Coach Guzzi congratulates him on that as he comes to the bench. 50-41. Spring Lake Park needs something good to happen defensively as they trail by 9 with 6 minutes left. Max Walker, 10-footer, airballs it. That's one of those tough in-between shots where, you know, you don't normally get a wide open 8-footer, and especially Walker has been shooting mostly perimeter shots, 3s this game. He didn't know how to judge it and he airballed it. It's what Spring Lake Park needed though. Ben almost called for a Could have been called for a charge, I should say, as he lowered the shoulder and knocked Gasperl into the floor. Ben drives, finds Radenberg, who casts and connects. From deep, Radenberg cuts the lead from 9 to 6.
Oh, 6 point now. Now they're coming in big time here.
Radenberg, his second 3 of the game. Meyer fakes the pass and connects as Axelson didn't stop him soon enough. Meyer's got 10 and a half. Eight-point game. Swung to Hall. Hall, cast. In and out again for the third time, but Axelson fights for the board and it comes out to Ben. Ben finds Peck, he shoots, scores for deep. Spring Lake Park getting everybody involved from the 3. That's loose, Peck gets the board, or gets the loose ball. Radenberg steps back, shoots the 3. Can't get it in and out, Ben's there for the board. Finds himself open, can't get it, gets it back, gets fouled. What an offensive possession for Spring Lake Park.
Wow.
Radenberg gets robbed after Hall gets robbed, but Ben's there working hard inside.
Wow, what's
Ben listed as 6'3", the school's all-time leading rebounder. He's done a great job today of rebounding, but he can't hit the first free throw. There you can see 9 rebounds for Ben, who's seen less time than I'm sure he normally does, but he misses that one badly off the backboard.
Yeah, that's not good.
So not what Spring Lake Park was hoping for, as they come up empty from the charity stripe and still trail by 5. Meyer's gotten into the act lately. He's got 10 points. Walker's open. He doesn't want that one. He airballed the last short one. He'll be patient. Walker's only a sophomore. Meyer, 3, lines it up and knocks it down. On fire in the second half. He's got 13 and makes it an 8-point lead again. Meyer really feeling it in the second half. Hasn't missed many. Ben corner 3. He can't hit. Fleming with the weak side rebound. He then jukes Ben. Totino-Grace maybe trying to be a little bit patient here. Coach Syme wants him to be patient. Meyer can't shake loose a pack. Fleming takes it in, nothing doing. Kind of kicked, loose ball. Bradenberg's got it. Good hustle by Bradenberg to keep that one alive for the Panthers. Bradenberg, another 3, he's hit! Gasperl in the second time he's fouled the jump shooter.
Yeah, and a foul.
Ill-advised. You can see there he got bumped. Not what you want to do. You want to contest those shots, but you never want to foul the jump shooter.
Absolutely.
Radenberg has 2 threes on the night. He's got 6 points. Number 7. So he normally only averages 2.5 a game, but on this senior night, seeing extended action. Gets the first 2. It's a 6-point game with 3:17 left. It's Seth Solwald back into the game for the Eagles of Totino-Grace. Bradenberg got all 3. Tough to do, but he did it. He's got 9 points on the game, and it's a 5-point Eagles lead. Hall really trying to apply pressure on Fleming. A lot of contact. Trying to force the tempo a little bit. Totino-Grace not baited into it. Fleming, baseline, runner, no good. Gasperl gets the offensive board to Solwald. He won't force it. A lot of screens for Totino-Grace, trying to bring the guards off the double screens. Solwald finds Meyer. Meyer's 3. way off the mark. And Hall corrals. A little bit of numbers. Oh, poor pass. He thought he had something, but Totino-Grace did a good job to collapse on Cook.
2.5 minutes left. 55-50. Totino-Grace.
They do a good job of spacing the floor.
Timeout.
Coach Syme wants to use a timeout as Fleming nearly was called for a 5-second violation.
That'll be a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout.
We do have a final score from the barn. Final score, University of Minnesota,
Coach Syme just wants
Indiana University, 73.
30 seconds to talk about it.
Wow. The Gophers? How about that? They beat Indiana. Yeah, but look at the bracket here. In this section, playoffs all ready to go there. De La Salle, #1. They'll take on St. Paul Como Park. And Fridley, it's #4. They'll take on Totino-Grace. It'll be Spring Lake Park at home against Minneapolis Henry. Big game there. And Columbia Heights will get #2 against St. Anthony. So at Coon Rapids, they win that game.
A couple weeks away as both these teams still have another conference game after this one.
Yes. Spring Lake Park has still got Cooper.
It'll be Max Walker to inbound for the Eagles. Into Fleming, and he's been hawked. Hawked a half by Hall, but Peck gets called for a foul as he tries to prevent the entry pass to Meyer at the elbow. That's the first foul on Peck, the team's 6th. Totino-Grace has 7, so both teams will be in the 1-and-1. Meyer gets the pass on the lob the second time that play's worked. And Meyer's got 15, all in the second half. Ben to the hole. Can't hit. Under 2 minutes remaining. Solwald dives to the basket, gets the bump by Peck as he gave the little pump fake and got Peck to bite.
Yeah, that's... There's Ben. It'll be his second.
His second, team 7.
Solwald with a nice cut, and then he got Peck in the air. Solwald's played a very nice game for the Eagles, but misses that free throw strong. Their last game against St. Francis, they missed 7 of 11 free throws down the stretch in a game which St. Francis took to overtime. Definitely hoping to make their free throws this game. Gets the second, 8-point game. Hall casts, connects! Way behind the line.
Wow.
His third 3.
Here we have a look at right here. Nice stroke right there.
He's got a pretty looking shot, 45% from behind the arc on the season. Makes it a 5-point game, so a huge shot by Hall.
Well, the Gophers speed
managed to pull it out.
Yeah, they're #1 team.
How about that?
Yeah, they needed it though, really.
The Gophers were 3-8 in their last 11 games.
Yeah, they started up at 8. They were 8th in the country. Yep. Now they've gone down, nothing. And you know what? I'm pro Tubby. I think Tubby's all right. Yeah. You know, they want to get rid of him. You know what? He's a good coach, no doubt. I mean, I think there's a lot of teams that would like to have him.
Yeah. That win right there, I mean, they can get, maybe just one more. They're definitely in the NCAA tournament.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's such a big win to give them some momentum in their last couple of the season.
Yeah, exactly right. So here we go. Minute 41 left. 58-53. Totino-Grace leading the Spring Lake Park Panthers.
With the lead and with the ball underneath their own basket. Fleming goes deep, catches the pass, but he loses the ball. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going Spring Lake Park's way. You know, that pass is there sometimes. The team might give it to you, but I think Fleming was going to have a tough time finishing even if he got that pass cleanly. There was 3 Spring Lake Park defenders trailing the play. So they get a big turnover. Hall on the weak side. Gary Cook from the top of the key. He got a big 3. It's a 2-point game. That's what they needed. They're right back in it. They could pretty much just play defense now and hope to get it back. Hall all over Fleming. The student section gets into it. The last time they played, it went to overtime. We might be seeing the same. Walker picked it up. He's got nothing, but finds Meyer. Meyer to the hole. Finger roll. Can't get it to go. A pretty move, but can't finish. And Robert Benz in double digits with rebounds. Gary Cook hit the last 3. He drives all the way. Lefty finish.
No.
Can't get it.
30 seconds left.
Oh, it's knocked away by Ben. Oh, he's fouled Fleming on the arm. Could have been a jump ball.
Yeah, well, the thing of it is Totino-Grace would have had the possession.
Yep. There's the replay, and probably a good call. He's hanging all over Fleming's left arm. But as I mentioned, 7 of 11, or excuse me, 4 of 11 down the stretch against St. Francis on Friday night. Fleming's got the 1-and-1, and they need this. He missed strong. Spring Lake Park has it. Will Coach Guzzi use a timeout here?
No, they're going to go with it for the...
Not yet. Cook. Had it momentarily all the way. Can't get it. Ben throws it away. Cook has really forced the issue on the last 2 possessions and taken difficult shots.
Certainly has.
Ben had it, and he had Bradenberg on the perimeter, but couldn't find him.
Now they're going to call timeout. 58-56.
There you can see T.C. Robinson still on the bench, who averages 14 points, but he's a junior, and this has really been senior night in every sense of the word. Coach Guzzi's sticking with his seniors. Some
there you go.
Fancy dance moves.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a 2-point game. 39 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the timeout. Coach Syme called it. Only 9 seconds left in the game. He's going to want to draw something up, I would assume, to get it in his best free throw shooter's hands. Fleming missed the front end of the 1-and-1 that we just had.
Well, Spring Lake Park's going to have to follow him now.
Indeed, Spring Lake Park will, I'm sure, try to get that steal right away, but will foul pretty quickly thereafter if they can't force it. They got to hope that the Eagles miss 1 of 2 at the line at least. And 8 fouls on Spring Lake Park, so the next one will still be a 1-and-1. Walker, Gasperlin, Fleming, Solwald, and Meyer on the floor. Only 1 senior, and that's Gasperlin. Hall on Fleming tight. Find Gasperlin and foul him immediately. Gasperlin, if you recall, airballed the free throw earlier in the half. These are about as big as it gets. 1-and-1, needing to extend it to a 4-point lead. He got it. The senior calmly hits.
Yeah. That is a huge one right there. As Coach Guzzi now will call timeout.
He's trying the old ice the shooter technique here.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it turns out. You know, Gasperlin got the toughest one out of the way. At least it's a 3-point lead now. At least his team isn't going to lose this one in regulation, most likely. And I talked to Coach Syme about this before the game. If Gasperlin were to miss this one, their last game against St. Francis, they were up by 3. With 3 seconds left, they didn't foul, and St. Francis hit a 3 to send it to overtime. So it'll be very interesting if it is a 3-point lead to see what Coach Syme elects to do.
Yeah, no doubt. But the thing of it is you need it right here. You need the basket.
Yep, and there you can see Coach Guzzi drawing up a, looks like you know, some sort of screening action to get a 3. He's got to hope that his team's only down by 3. Not using much for names or numbers there, assuming people know who he's talking about, I guess. But this one will make it a 2-possession game. The pressure will be on Gasperlin with just under 8 seconds remaining in the game. There's Meyer, who's had a big second half. 15 points, all in the second half. Gasperlin hears it from the student section. Missed it. In and out. Big corrals the rebound. Looking for somebody. They need to get a 3 up. Hall off the screen. Fires it up. Can't hit it. Totino-Grace elects not to foul. And gets lucky that time. Coach Syme with a look of exuberance on his face.
Wow. What a game.
Very exciting, Jeff.
59 to 56. The Totino-Grace Eagles lead their win by a score of 59 to 56. Our play of the game right here.
Seth Solwald for Totino-Grace. Player of the game. 14 points, 3 dimes, 5 boards for the junior guard.
Yeah, Solwald is our player of the week, or player of the day, actually.
He was helped out nicely by Meyer in the second half, who had 15, and Fleming also had a nice night for Totino-Grace.
Well, that was it, huh? It was a good game, real tough game. But the Panthers, you know, they were down by 10 points. And Spring Lake Park came back again. Give a look at the... There we go. There's the second half.
Second half highlights. There's Meyer. Really got it going in the second half. Solwald hit in transition.
Meyer definitely, he was actually the key of the game right there, because he had nothing in the first half and come through. The Panthers, have a look at it right there. The lefty there.
Bradenburg.
Yeah.
Bradenburg had 9 on the game, and there's another 3 by Peck. A lot of seniors playing on senior night, obviously. Coach Guzzi went a little bit away from his normal rotation to get all the seniors playing as much as possible. A lot of 3-pointers for Spring Lake Park. Peck, Bradenburg, Hall, Cook, Israelson all hit 3s.
There's
and Hall. Yep.
Oh, there's the last chance right there. It was almost there, but it didn't happen. Well, that's going to do it. Our final score, the Totino-Grace Eagles 59, the Spring Lake Park Panthers 56. For Casey Johnson, Jeff Dinsmore, and our entire staff. Have a good day here on North Metro TV. God bless. We'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.